Hey everybody, it is Solid Mustang coming at you. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope everybody's having a good time playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So, I've been getting in some good games lately, so hopefully that keeps improving. That will help out a lot. I've noticed as the connections have been improving, my gameplay has been improving. Shocking how that works, huh? Alright, let's talk about my favorite class here, and that is the SMGs. So here's a few of them. We're going to go ahead and get with the SN6. I'll show you the variants here in a little bit, but let's talk about the SMGs. You are extremely fast. That's its biggest advantage over everybody else, your mobility. You are a fast guy. Whether that's in a classic mode like I'm in here, or if I'm in the regular mode with the exosuit's abilities, either way, you are fast. So that's why you see a lot of people using these. You can really hum around. You put lightweight like I have on here, because I'm not silenced, I want to be real fast. I don't know how I didn't get that guy, but you can really hum. So take advantage of that speed, get in close, get hits, and you can really do a lot of damage. If you have a silencer on your SMG, you can get around in the backfield and start causing some havoc. You can see right there, that's why I was running with the assault rifle for a little bit, the difference in speed. I knew that guy was around there somewhere. He also had an SMG. Most of them are pretty good in their time to kill. They're not too bad, especially up close. So you want short to like a medium range. The kick on them though, they do kick around a bit. So front grip is not a bad way to go. The other thing to do is the quick draw, because you are going to get into close and quarter combat. Get that quick draw grip going on there, and allow you to beat your opponent by that little margin, so you can put first rounds hits, and you'll score a lot better that way. The other thing is pretty cool with all the SMGs is they typically have larger magazines. You know, you're somewhere in your I don't know where he was hiding at, but you're usually somewhere in your mid 30s. I think I start out 32 with this gun, but there are some that have over 40. And here comes the power of the SMG right here. Just mowing them down that short range. So this guy is hiding behind the ambulance, finally gets me, but let's talk about it. He's got an MP11 there. So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. One of the best SMGs is the KF5, the first one you start out with. It's got a good feel, kind of feels like the old MP5s a little bit from Call of Duty. First Modern Warfare kind of has that kind of a feel to it. I think the SN6 kind of has that feel to it as well. Feels good. It's good silenced because of its range. You're still very competitive with the other SMGs within that area as you are silenced. So good overall gun, well balanced gun. A lot of dead guys sitting around, so you knew somebody was on that stairs. Just have to figure out which one it was. And here's another area where you'll see the SMG really do work. So next up is the one the other guy was using, the MP11. I do like that. I don't like it aiming down sight, so I like it as a hip fire gun. It's got around 40 rounds in the magazine. Put a laser on it. I do laser and a silencer when I'm using it, and go hip fire with it. So then that gives you kind of the advantage over the guy, because you're not trying to draw your gun, just keep hip fire. And I know sometimes, at least for me, it's really tempting to aim down sights. I'm kind of used to it. So, but if you like to hip fire, if you like to run a gun in that way, MP11 is not a bad way to go. Also, its rate of fire is really high. The ASM1 is the best damage in the class, but its rate of fire is kind of slow. So, kind of take that in consideration. You're going to want to put a few extra rounds into somebody just to make sure you got them. So make sure you shoot until they're done. I know a lot of people, myself included, you kind of get into a rhythm. Well, you know, you shoot up a guy and you say, okay, that should kill him. And, you know, maybe you needed 1 or 2 rounds, but you pulled off the trigger and lo and behold, you didn't get him. So make sure, especially on the ASM, you're holding that down. So I'm going to call my streaks here. Let's call on the missile first.
Friendly missile strikes incoming.
And why I call in this missile, we'll talk about my favorite gun. My favorite gun is the one I'm using right now, the SN6. This is one of the variants of it. I really enjoy it. It's got a faster first burst, followed by, you know, more of a normal burst, but it's not as obtrusive as the HBR is. It's, I don't know, it's more manageable. Let's put it that way. So it takes me a minute to figure out how to control this thing, but once I do, I get a few kills with this thing. It's kind of fun. Next up is the SAC-3, the SAC-3. It's an akimbo. In other words, you got one in the left hand, one in the right hand. If you don't know, it's dual wield only. In case you didn't know what akimbo meant. It's a dual wield only. 2 things with this thing. One, it is an absolute bullet hose. So scavenger, laser, and maybe extended mags or dual mags, something along those lines. That's really where you're going to want to be. And wow, this match went by really quick. Last one is back to SAC-3. Almost forgot. It is a really short range. It's the shortest range of all the SMGs. I mean, you're shotgun range practically. So make sure you're getting in and putting those guns, you know, running around right behind them. It loses some power a little bit, but not too much when silent, so it's not a bad way to roll either. So I'll show you the classes here I've got set up. We're going to talk real quick about the last one, the AMR, the AMR-9, a semi-automatic submachine gun. I don't understand that. So trying to make my way up to the rapid fire. Hopefully it makes it a full auto. Then it might not be too bad. So there was my KF5. Like I said, silencer and the laser for my MP11. So I don't know what it is with the AMR. It feels like a low-powered assault rifle. And it's also, guys, not very good silencer. It's not good at all with the silencer. It just takes too much. Go loud. Go loud, go proud. So, maybe that microphone so you know if there's other silence guys around you. Something along those lines. So, here's the ASM. Like I said, best in damage for this gun. It's not bad. And the iron sights aren't too bad on this. That's the other thing. The iron sights on the AM9 are awful. So here comes my the SN6. So you can see the regular one here. And if you remember from my previous video, damage and range. So I'll probably be getting rid of this one, the professional. Its rate of fire is good, but it really struggles. This is one I really like, the third. If you got this gun, it's a really good gun. You can see how fast I was flying around, even with mobility down 3 points. But I'm getting 2 in range, 1 in damage. Perfect. You get guns like this, you keep them. These are the ones that are going to be very, very effective. So here's the SAC-3. SAC-3. Yeah, say that 10 times fast. Again, Kimbo's only. But it's a lot of fun to use. It's different. It's fun to use. It's actually a pretty good time. So, but definitely you're gonna want the laser on those yet, and maybe extended mags or something. So here's the AMR9. Again, I'm not too thrilled. I have one of the variants. Silence, it just doesn't. It just doesn't feel right. I think it's really because of the semi-auto. I don't understand that, why you would do that with an SMG, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I haven't unlocked the rapid fire because you need 6 double kills with it, and that's going to be a little hard to get. So definitely take the silencer off. That'll help you out. And if you get a variant with an up in damage, that's be the way to go. Like I said, this SN6, this is perfect, at least for the way I play. You increase your range up a little bit, and you increase your damage up a little bit. I'll take the mobility penalty out of that. You can see the mobility difference too, by the way, when I was running with the best supposed to be mobility for the AR. I was running around with that and the SMG, and you can see there's quite a difference. So speed is definitely your friend with the SMG. So use that to your advantage. Flank guys. What I like to do is pop a grenade. If I'm shooting at a guy, he's coming, he's trying to get me, he's got me outranged. I put a grenade in the door and try to circle outside, come around, or maybe boost up and around. But you've seen a lot of guys using SMGs with the exosuits, so not a bad way to go. So anyways, coming to the end of the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the loadouts. Don't forget to favorite, like, and subscribe. Really appreciate you taking the time watching my video here. Help me out a little bit. If you like them, just put a little like thing on there. It helps me grow up. Next is going to be up. It's going to be the shotguns. We're going to do a video of the shotguns. That should be coming at you here shortly. Anyways, appreciate you watching. Solid Mustang. Don't worry, got your 6.